first ever Bryce Jordan Center virtual Backstage Pass in celebration of the class of 2020. I'm your host this evening, Hannah Mears. My co-host this evening is going to be the general manager of the Bryce Jordan Center, Al Carosis. Al, why don't you go ahead and let everyone know what we have in store for them this evening?
Sure, it's going to be a great night. I just want to kind of share why we're here. For 25 years, we've been blessed at the Jordan Center to have some amazing sports and entertainment. This year's been no exception. We have a brand new, exciting women's coach. The men's basketball run was awesome this year. THON, what can you say about THON? It's always amazing. From concerts, we had 21 Pilots to the Chainsmokers, a sold-out Luke Combs, and some band called the Jonas Brothers. But, again, back to why we're here, there are some events that we're a little disappointed that we can't host, whether it's State High's commencement, some of our local proms, and, of course, Penn State commencement. And students have always been an integral part of our success, whether it's an intern, a team member, a fan, a THON volunteer, and we wanted to have an opportunity to give back. So since we can't be together in person, THON class of 2020, tonight's for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. I'm really excited to kick things off. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Everyone, make sure that you are commenting below. Give your shout out to your favorite Penn State grad. We are going to welcome in our first guest, head coach of the men's basketball team, Coach Patrick Chambers. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How's everybody doing out there?
Couldn't be better.
Hey, Pat,
awesome.
I just wanted to kind of thank you for being a part of this. And, I just wanted to kind of describe you just a little bit. One word, you're relentless. It doesn't matter if, it's walking down the hallway, your dedication to CVC, which I've worked with you for a long time. And I'm thrilled that you're a part of this. So I don't know what the rules are with Facebook Live, and I hope you don't get mad. But I did want to share that you're a huge Timberlake fan. So I hope you're okay with that.
I am a huge Justin Timberlake fan, no doubt. I was there this year in a box with my wife and my daughter, some of my staff member, but I've been a huge JT fan for a long time. So you've exposed some of my my music on my phone here. So all good though.
Coach, you have had so much success this year, and especially in this season in the Bryce Jordan Center. You could just feel the energy every time you walked in there. What do you think was your favorite Bryce Jordan Center moment from this year?
Wow, tough question. There were so many incredible moments as you look through what happened in the BJC this year. A lot had to do with the students there. That student section was incredible. Gave us that home court advantage that we sorely needed, and that I sorely wished for and hoped for a long time. And over the last few years, the Legion of Blue has done a great job. The students have come out in full force. It's been fantastic. We had an incredible comeback against Yale, just a big-time win against Alabama. The Maryland win on December 4th was huge. They were top 5 in the country, and we kind of showed that we're pretty good too. But just so many great wins this year in the Bryce Jordan Center. Just you can see our guys there dancing and having a good time.
That are going through, yes.
Yeah, and they deserve that. They deserve that type of recognition because all the sacrifices that they made this year to be the best team that we could be. 11 wins and 21 wins overall, and a lot of those look. Even, a lot of coaches, I'll mention that. A lot of the Big Ten coaches mentioned in the press conference, and I'm thinking of Richard Pitino right now, like, wow, that's the first time we came in here, and it was truly a home court advantage. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to that Legion of Blue, and thanks to the class of 2020, man. Good luck to everybody.
And speaking of another Big Ten coach, we have somebody waiting to join us here. Coach Carolyn Kieger, our new face of the Bryce Jordan Center. How are you, Coach?
I'm great. How are you guys?
I'm so great. Yes, the women's basketball newest face right here, Coach Carolyn Kieger. Coach, just like Coach Chambers, I have to know, you came in to the BJC, and I'm sure you were a little hesitant on what to expect, but what do you think your favorite BJC moment was from this year?
Probably walking in the first time and looking up in the banners and seeing the rich tradition of Lady Lion basketball and realizing that we get to add to that tradition. And it's the start of a new era. And, walking with an athletic director who's showing you around and believes in the same vision that you do and wants to make, women's basketball a top 5 program. And obviously we have a lot of work to do, but that was a great memory for me. And then obviously, watching the Jonas Brothers in a suite. I was actually there with Phil Chambers' wife and kids. So throwback to that day. It's the first time I've seen the Jonas Brothers in concert. So that was pretty special.
That seems special, but Coach, you also had the privilege. I know we have many more seasons with you, but your class of 2020, if you could say one thing to them, what would it be?
Well, congratulations, and to go dominate the next chapter. This is an opportunity. I know it's not the way that everyone hoped it would end, but it's going to make us tougher and more relentless, and go out there with everything you have and dominate that next chapter.
Hey, Coach, thank you so much for being here. Best of luck in your next seasons with Penn State. We really appreciate you stopping by. Everyone, we're appreciating the comments that are coming through. Please keep shouting out your favorite seniors. We are now here live with the Penn State Blue Band director, Greg Drane. How are you, Greg?
I am doing so well. Thank you guys so much. Thanks so much for having me. It's great to see Al. I stop in his office at least once a week just to say hey.
Well, I want to know, Hannah, how you get just to call him Greg. He makes me call him Dr. Drane. So,
we have a connection on the sidelines. We have a connection on the sidelines.
That could be it. One thing I did want to share about Greg, just as our interaction, it doesn't matter if it's giving him a call to say, hey, is there any way you can play this song at halftime for an upcoming event at the BJC, or the miracles you did for us bringing the band over to kick off the Jonas Brothers show. Greg, you've been a huge friend to the BJC, and you and the Blue Band are second to none.
Thank you so much. And I'm sure, you know how I'm a huge fan of you, Al, but the Blue Band certainly loves everything that you do for us and everything. So thank you.
Hey, Greg, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for always bringing so much pep and excitement to the BJC. We really appreciate you for being here tonight.
Not a problem. One time for the class of 2020, I would have been walking across the stage with you, but we're still here, but keep moving on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Everyone keep commenting. We have a special video for all of you in the class of 2020. Someone that is near and dear to our hearts and is so kind-hearted herself, Sue Paterno.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Do know that we are so proud of you and that you are our future. Come back and see us, and do know that no one and no thing can ever take Penn State away from you. We are Penn State.
I absolutely love Sue Paterno. I think every event that I've seen her at, she's always smiling, so energetic and heartfelt. And I know, being a part of the senior class of 2020, she's somebody that I'm always going to be thankful that I've met here at Penn State. But everybody, I love the shout outs that are going across the bottom. I've seen so many shout outs to the senior class of 2020. Al, what did it mean to you to see all of these comments going by? It has to be really cool. And someone that I know you're going to want to see really quick, though, we're going to bring in the executive director of THON, Regina Duesler, and her committee. There's Olivia Gallo, Emily Dalo. Hello, guys. I know Al is really excited to speak with all of you.
I know I feel like it's been forever since I saw you all. It's great to see you again.
Yeah.
But for everybody here, I just wanted to kind of share something about all of you. They talk about courage and wisdom and honesty and strength as it relates to THON, but you're the epitome of that. Those are characteristics that each of you have, and I'm really grateful to be a part of THON every year. It's an amazing event, and I do want to get a quick shout out to all the graduating seniors associated with THON that over the years have raised tens of millions of dollars, and I can't wait to hear some of your favorite moments.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. I think THON 2020 was just an incredible year, and I think some of my favorite memories of my whole Penn State journey have been involved with THON, but I think my favorite would have to be this past THON weekend when I got to watch the line dance being done from the very last row of the upper bowl. It was Saturday afternoon, so everybody kind of knew what the deal was at that point, and seeing everybody and the whole community come together in such a united mission, that was really just so special for me to see. And the impact that the class of 2020 and the whole THON community has had over the years has just been indescribable. And I was crunching some numbers, and over the past 4 years, THON has raised over $42 million. So that is all thanks to the class of 2020 and their hard work. So thank you so much for everything that all of the seniors have done. And I'm so proud to be among the class of 2020.
Hey, thank you so much, Regina, for all of your hard work. THON is a special event for every Penn Stater. These people here are absolute rock stars. Regina, Dan, Olivia, Dalo, thank you guys for being here. You should be very proud of all the hard work that you guys have done. It's been very appreciated. And shout out to everybody in the comments for giving them well wishes and congratulations on top of that. Thank you guys for being here. Somebody else that has spent a lot of time in the Bryce Jordan Center, more recently than anything, 46 hours dancing for the kids, is our very own previous Nittany Lion, Zach Soa. Zach, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Great to see you again, Hannah. And you too, Al.
Good to see you, Zach.
Zach, recently you just spent 46 hours at THON dancing for the kids as the Nittany Lion. What was your favorite moment to be a part of in the Bryce Jordan Center during all of that?
Geez, the whole thing is just absolutely unbelievable. But I would say that my top moment out of all of my experiences in the Bryce Jordan Center, between basketball, between wrestling, between THON, it had to have been the total reveal at THON 2020. Seeing $11.7 million held up on that stage as part of I made extreme efforts this past year to do as much as I could personally, and to see that it was just one small part of an $11.7 million campaign was unbelievable.
Hey, thanks so much for being here, Zach. Congratulations for all your hard work as the Nittany Lion. Also, shout out to our mic man over here, Eric, who also danced 46 for the kids. Eric, what was your favorite BJC memory?
Oh my gosh. My favorite BJC memory was definitely the THON pep rally. Being there with my buddy, all of my friends, all of the people supporting THON. I mean, there's no greater atmosphere. There's no greater experience. And I mean, the BJC is just a great place to have THON, and Zach and I had a great time together doing it.
I had so much fun watching them. I got to wax their legs at one point. These two, thank you so much, Eric and Zach, for your absolute service to the university. We really appreciate all of you and the hard work that you've had to put into this university. Good luck in your future. All right, everybody, please keep putting in your comments. We love to see where you're from. We have two more special guests for you. These ones, national champion Penn State wrestlers, Mark Holland, Vincenzo Joseph. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
I'm doing great.
I know you guys are more comfortable in Rec Hall, but there happens to be one match a year where you get to perform in front of the Bryce Jordan Center for the BJC Duel. Chenzo, we're going to start with you. What is the best part about wrestling in the BJC Duel?
You know, I love the fire when it shoots out from the tunnel. Other than that, and just, you know, the whole crowd and atmosphere, just simple things like that, you know, like the smoke they put up, you know, I think it's pretty cool. And, you know, I just get to see, you know, all the fans that we have and just really appreciate it.
It's definitely an awesome atmosphere to be a part of. Mark, if there's one moment in the BJC Duel that sticks out to you most, what would it be?
I mean, every year that I got to wrestle in the BJC, there was always something really special that happened. I think this year, you know, just beating Ohio State in a packed BJC, and then, you know, being able to pin that guy who was pretty good in a move that I love to hit was pretty sweet. And then finally being able to wear my do-rag when I was walking out was pretty electric.
I've had a blast watching both of you over my time at Penn State. Thank you. Congratulations on your amazing careers, and thanks for stopping in with us, guys. All right, guys, we have a really special guest that just wants to say hello to everybody. What would a class of 2020 graduation be without the Nittany Lion? Give him shout outs in the comments. Hello to the Nittany Lion. We love you. Oh, he's going to hold up. It says shout out to the class of 2020. We love the Nittany Lion. What a symbol of our best here at the university. Everybody's been getting grad pictures with him this week. We love it. Thank you, Nittany Lion, for stopping by. We really appreciate you. Hey, everyone, we have a great video message in store for you. Legendary Penn State football player and legendary Pittsburgh Steeler, Franco Harris.
Congratulations, Penn State class of 2020. When you were at Penn State, you had the courage to keep trying and the courage to keep growing. So as you go out into the world, keep trying and keep growing and make a difference in your community.
Wow, Franco Harris, as a Pittsburgh Steeler fan and Penn Stater, graduating with the class of 2020, I don't think it gets better than seeing Franco Harris give you a shout out. I don't know about you, Al, but that was pretty exciting for me.
I'm a huge Steelers fan and a huge Penn State fan, so that was amazing for sure.
Everybody, please let us know your favorite Bryce Jordan Center moments. Shout out your favorite students in the class of 2020. Vicky Elroy, hashtag BJC Backstage. Congrats to their daughter. Alicia Lipscomb, congratulations to everyone graduating from PSU. We love that. All right, and now we are ready to bring in all of you of two very special guests. We have former Penn State football players and now professional athletes from the Miami Dolphins, Mike Gesicki, and the Denver Broncos, KJ Hamler. How are you guys?
What's up, KJ? Hannah, what's up, everybody?
What up?
KJ, first off, congratulations just getting recently drafted to the Denver Broncos. I have to ask you, though, leaving Penn State, what does it mean to you, all of this fan support? You said your phone was freezing when you went to the Broncos. So what did all the Penn State fan support over the years mean to you?
I honestly can't hear nothing you just said. I'm so sorry.
Okay, we're gonna try Mike, and then we'll try KJ next. Mike, you're someone who's been in the Bryce Jordan Center for THON and for basketball, just coming back. What was one of your favorite BJC moments?
Yeah, I mean, for me, the BJC was something that, you start off there at freshman orientation with your whole class, and then obviously, cap it off at graduation. But I think something that's been special to me in the BJC would be, having the opportunity to speak at THON, getting up there and, just having that opportunity to kind of feel the energy in the entire stadium and, understand like how important that is to the entire Penn State family and the commitment that everybody does to make that weekend special for everybody. So definitely that opportunity in the BJC was super special for me.
What does it mean to you now that you're a Penn State graduate? You're a part of the largest alumni association in the world. What has been a Penn State graduate been like for you? Looks like we got KJ back as well.
I mean, honestly, the 4 years that you spend at Penn State are going to be the best, but once you're part of that alumni, there's Penn Staters everywhere. So just seeing different Penn Staters throughout honestly the country, whether I'm down in Miami or whether in New Jersey or back in State College, wherever it is, just having that Penn State family everywhere, it's really special.
I love that. KJ, can you hear us now?
I still can't hear you, but I'm gonna just read your lips this time.
There we go. What does the Penn State fan base mean to you, right? Thanks so much, guys. We really appreciate you being here. KJ Hamler of the Denver Broncos, Mike Gesicki of the Miami Dolphins. We really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some comments that are going to be flashing up here. We really appreciate everyone. Regina Duesler, who was just on here, the THON 2020 Executive Director. Emily Dalo, hey, congrats to her. She's graduating with the class of 2020. Still promoting THON, hashtag dance on. What an incredible group of people. Ben, hello, we see you with your congratulations to his niece. Randy, congrats to Carly Freed, who's been killing the sports business conference for Penn State during quarantine. If you see the classroom series, that's been awesome. It's great to see the class of 2020 still managing to be amazing during this quarantine, honestly.
Great job.
And now a very special guest that I'm excited to bring on, the head coach of our Penn State Nittany Lions football team, James Franklin. Coach, how are you? I'm great. Coach, it seems like we can't hear you. Your audio might be a little off here. Let's see if we can get Coach. Everyone give your comments to Coach. Still struggling to get you in here. We're going to bring Coach back, but everyone put your shout outs to Coach below. He has some really exciting news to share with everyone. Let him know how much you appreciate him.
Hannah, the one thing I'd like to share with is, and Mike brought it up, the importance the BJC had for the class of 2020. We're the touch point at the very beginning when people come in for President's Convocation, and we're the very end for commencement. So, we are there for the students, and we're so thankful of what they do and how much of a part they've been of us.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's sad for me as a member of the class of 2020, not really to be graduating in the BJC, but props to Penn State, because what we're doing right now with the virtual Backstage Pass is something that no other university that we know of is doing. And I commend all of you who work for the BJC for making something like this for the class of 2020 possible. I can't thank you enough, because it goes to show that leaving Penn State, I'm going to be even more proud and filled with Happy Valley pride than I was before.
And I can tell you, they're working on a very special virtual ceremony that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's going to be happening Saturday at 2 p.m. Looks like we have Coach back. Coach, can we hear you now? He still can't hear anything. We'll get him back. We're going to get him on the audio. Sorry about that, Coach. We always love Coach Franklin stopping by, though, and he has some really exciting news, so we're praying to get him in here. But Rachel, hello. Shout out to Jess. We love this. Keep the comments coming. I love it. Giving a shout out to the football program. I'm going to miss Beaver Stadium moments just as much as the BJC as well. But like we said, Saturday, 2 p.m. is going to be the virtual graduation for all of the seniors graduating in the class of 2020. Johnny, hello. Sorry for all of our technical issues. We're getting through it. This is your chance, though. Get your shout outs for your class of 2020. Your graduates. Hello, Tina. We can see you. Thank you. Al, while we're talking, do you have a favorite BJC moment? You've got to experience a lot.
Wow. Yeah. I've been there since it opened in almost 25 years ago, and we've had some amazing events, but I kid you not, I think our best, most memorable event is always THON. I mean, to see what Penn State's do as a group and what they do for the community and for kids fighting cancer and their families. It doesn't matter where I go or who I talk to, if it's an agent for, the Jonas Brothers or, any other band that's out there, I say THON and they know exactly what it is and what it's all about.
And that's what I think is amazing. I've got the privilege to host THON at 46 Live the past couple years. And, it looks like we have Coach Franklin back. Coach, can you hear us?
I can, Hannah. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Coach, I have to ask you, what has been your favorite part about being able to be with the class of 2020?
Well, first of all, I want to apologize for the technical difficulties, but the 2020 class is special, and I'm really proud of you guys. I apologize that obviously graduation and your senior years didn't finish up the way they should have, but I've had a fantastic experience. I want to thank you for all the support that you guys have given us, but I also just want to make sure that everybody is safe and healthy and their families are taken care of. Please give everybody my best, but you guys don't really want to hear from me. I wanted to introduce a special guest. I'm not going to say who it is, but a guy that I have so much respect for. He's been phenomenal with our Penn State community. Huge fan, huge supporter of us. And I'm going to leave it as a surprise. But my guy's about to join you guys. So have a great day. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Hey, thank you so much, Coach, for being here. We really appreciate you.
What's up, guys? Joe here. I have too many great memories at Penn State. It's hard to narrow them down, but I'll say this past summer, me and my brothers, we performed at the BJC Center for all of you, and it was such a good time. We brought our Happiness Begins tour, but also we've had a couple after parties at Champs that I was very impressed with the amount of people that showed up, and we had a good time. So I can't wait to go back and party up and celebrate your graduation with all of you.
That was Coach Franklin's very special guest, our favorite brother of the Jonas Brothers, Joe Jonas. Nittany Lions back with us. Hello. How exciting that someone of that caliber, Joe Jonas, is always popping back into Penn State. But we also love our local bands that play, and it is my privilege and honor at this time to welcome in with us Jason O of My Hero Zero. Hello, Jason. How are you?
I'm great, Hannah. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Thank you for being here. And I know being a senior, I've got to see My Hero Zero play quite frequently. I'm a big fan. But what did the class of 2020 graduating mean to you?
So graduation time is always one of my favorite times of the year because it's when all of the tension of how hard people have worked, it starts to evaporate and they go crazy for the last month. So I always look forward to this time of the year, and I'm really sad that we didn't get to do this with the class of 2020, especially because My Hero Zero has two graduating seniors in the band this year. It's Claudia Hatch and Ethan Stewart. So I wanted to make sure to give them a huge shout out.
Congratulations to them. And I know we've seen you in the Bryce Jordan Center quite a few times, but do you have a favorite Bryce Jordan Center moment?
Oh, well, you know what? The very last show that I played before the entire world shut down was THON 2020. And I didn't know at the time that it was going to be my last live show, but what a crazy last performance to have. Honestly, it's one of my favorite of all of the year. favorite performances of the year because it's where I get to stand on stage and really know that I'm giving to something great.
Absolutely. I think THON 2020 is something that we all look forward to every year. And we had a bunch of the rock stars that put that show together on here earlier. So thank you for performing there and being a part of that. But I also know that you have something pretty cool in store for us this evening. Is there something that you want to share for the class of 2020 and everyone who's joined the virtual Backstage Pass?
Yeah, I want to play a song for the class of 2020 because I'm not going to get to play songs for you as the semester wraps up. So this song by John Lennon goes out to Penn State's graduating class of 2020. And thank you so much for having me on today. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Oh yeah. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us in the world we live as one. Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us in a world we live as one. It was awesome to see the Nittany Lion doing the classic guitar tail. Thank you so much.
I love it. He's always so energetic and adding to it. Jason, that was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, sharing that song with us. I know that meant so much to the class of 2020. Nittany Lion, thank you. You were amazing. Thank you as always. We love the symbol of our best. Wow, what an absolute evening. I know as part of the class of 2020, this was very special to me. So thank you to everyone for sticking with us this evening and sharing your comments and shout outs. Al, why don't you go ahead and close us out tonight?
You know, I echo what you said, Hannah. It's been an amazing night. You know, I just want to throw a special thanks out to all of you that have, you know, behind the scenes that have done an amazing show in about 4 days. So it was like just popping the question and say, you know, hey, I have this idea. Can you pull us off? And everybody behind the scenes has been amazing. I want to congratulate you, Hannah, on graduation.
Thank you. And
all the graduating seniors out there. We are.
Thank you, everyone, once again. We really appreciate it. This has been the first ever BJC Virtual Backstage Pass.